Hello, Goddess, and welcome to this week's Super Signs Sunday. Oh my goodness, so many things have transpired. So many shifts taking place, right? Do you feel them too? If you surrender to this journey, you will certainly experience and feel them even more so, I assure you. My name is Rochelle Richard. Welcome to my channel here at Empowerment Experiences, where we look for and find our power in every single moment along that which is our self-love empowerment journey. And there are many of you who follow my channel who are also on a twin flame journey, or as I like to call it, a healing twin flames journey. Because that is what we are doing, right? We are healing, we are transmuting, we are releasing, we are shifting, we are rising, and we are fucking thriving. That said, let us dive right in this week and see what we are to receive for this empowerment message today. And just as I was saying that, I will point out, I caught my little ticker timer there at 111. So there you go, dear sweet sister. 111 is an angel number for this message today, which is very powerful in its awareness of you to be aware and mindful of your thoughts. Thoughts become things, Goddess. And as we continue through this journey of ascension more and more and more, your manifestational powers are going to increase. And that means that to which you give your attention, your focus, your energy, you will be drawing unto you even more so. Faster and bigger. Because you are being asked to let go of that which no longer serves. And that includes the bullshit, the belief systems, the stories, the programming that you have held that contradict you living fully in your power, the life that you desire to be living. Whatever that looks like for you. Shall we? And just then I caught on the timer 2, 3, 4, step by step. Ooh, baby. Gonna get to you, girl, step by step. So there you have it, 111, 2, 3, 4. Because it's time for you to be more and more your own best friend. The better of a friend you are to yourself, the better friend you are to others, and the better friend you attract into your experience. You've got to be the one to allow yourself to receive high vibe friends, soul tribe sisters, by first truly being your own best friend. Because, dear sweet sister goddess, you are either your own best friend or your own worst enemy. And does it really serve you to be against yourself? If I am for myself, then who shall be against me? There is a quote, something like that is coming right now. I couldn't tell you exactly who in this physical realm first brought that forth into existence. However, just something along those lines. If I am for myself, then what the fuck does it matter if anybody is against me? Again, be your own best friend, Goddess, and I assure you, you will soar. You will rise and you will thrive in your experience. And that's it. It's really allowing yourself to see the shadows within yourself, that dark side. That dark side. It's nothing to fear, Goddess, nothing to fear at all. In fact, there can be no light without dark. That is exactly what this is. Only in the darkness do we truly find our light, and I am definitely a testament to that truth. having experienced such darkness in this world. I have a lot of moments where I just sit here in amazement at what my life once was and what it is now. A stark contrast. Completely different. Which is a testament, again, to the truth that you can be, do, and have anything in spite of the perception now that may seem as though you can't. My biggest example is that I cannot get on a plane and fly to my twin flame in India right now. My visitor visa has been suspended. All visitor visas have been suspended. Nothing special about mine. All visitor visas. And that, I confess, is very much a challenge that I continuously reclaim my power from. You see, dear goddess, what the ego likes to do is fuck with you and create these highly unattainable, limited time frames for you to shift these things, for you to release these things that, these core beliefs in particular that you have held on for pretty much your entire fucking life. Because, dear sweet sister, your core beliefs are in place by the time you are 5 years old. Yeah, You could say the deck was stacked against you, or you could choose to actually say, oh, wow, I have been being made stronger and stronger and stronger so that I can be rising and thriving into my power, into creating the very life I desire. And therefore, it is time that I integrate this shadow side and I be my own best friend, rather than viewing my dark side as my enemy. Rather, see it as my friend. See it as your friend, goddess. Because it is helping you to grow stronger. It is a gift. Just as is the twin flame separation. It is the gift that illuminates the separation within yourself. So you can be coming back home to you. That is what it is to truly be rising and thriving into your power. Oof. Allow yourself to express the anger. I confess there has been so plenty of that. Again, my divine masculine had asked me at the end of December for us to meet in Goa again in January for our 2-year celebration of having met the first time. He was unaware that my visa was suspended. And he actually even said, let's meet in Goa and then take a road trip across India. Now, I had never mentioned that vision that I had a 1.5 years prior of us taking a road trip across India. So, I'm definitely one to share that I know anger in a big way. In my twin flame connection, which has definitely been mirrored. Being angry at so many things. Dear sweet sister, you must express that anger in a healthy way. When you repress or suppress, you are giving it power to fester and grow like the toxic cancer that it is inside of you. To one day erupt in a way that is beyond your control. Be it in the form of a physical dis-ease, or you spewing venom at someone that you love who really didn't do anything to deserve such an attack. You are the catalyst. You've got to reclaim that power and hold that space for yourself. Allow yourself to express. Do not repress or suppress. What else? What else do we need to know for reclaiming our power in these current energies that are just, oh, so intense along this journey of ascension, isn't it, sweet sister? So intense, which again is why you must really be focusing on being your own best friend. What does that look like? What does it look like, dear sweet goddess, to be your own best friend? What is the embodiment? The traits, the characteristics, the habits, the words, the way of a best friend. Get clear on that. And trust yourself, trust your journey. Because I assure you, trust is a foundational characteristic of a best friend, right? Where you trust that best friend to support you, to be there for you in all the ways that you need. And again, the one and only person who is ever with you in every single moment of the day, every single day of your life, is you. How are you not trusting yourself, goddess? In what ways are you not having faith in yourself? Allow yourself to see that, so it no longer remains in the shadows and instead is brought into the light. That is what we do. That is what the healing Twin Flames journey is. It is shining light on the shadows within, so they no longer have power over us. We no longer have fear. We can see them for what they are. Like the shadow of a lion, but when you shine the light on it, it's just this cute, fuzzy, wuzzy little kitten. Harmless. And scared itself. And what would you do? What would you do with that precious, innocent, adorable little kitten? Huh? Oof. Ooh. You are on a soul's adventure, goddess. Free. Free yourself. That word I just heard, free. You've got to be the one to free yourself from this illusionary prison that you have created in your own mind that keeps you from truly stepping into your power, truly stepping into your knowing and trusting your journey. How are you going to have a true adventure and embrace the journey, love the journey, surrender to the journey without trust? It is time, indeed, for you to spread your wings and fly. To be your own best friend by allowing yourself to dream big and expand into that vision. To trust that it's already yours. And any frustrations that arise, any fears that reveal themselves, to look them square in the eye. And I just heard little Simba go, danger, ha! I laugh in the face of danger, ha 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 ha. That's how the soul operates. I mean, hello, sister. The soul pretty much said that before it incarnated here on this earth plane. This very dense, low vibrational space. Because you knew you had the power to create heaven on this earth. That's why you're here. And that begins within. That is what being the change is really all about. And that said, creating heaven on earth, let's see about the shine your light. The shine your light deck. How right now are we being asked in a clearer way to shine our light in this overly darkened world? Because that is why you're here. is to illuminate the darkness, not just within yourself, not just for yourself, but for all of humanity. You lead by example, Goddess. We are shifting out of sacrificial love where you give when you have nothing to give. And so you continue to perpetuate that lack. You continue to perpetuate exhaustion and disconnect and emptiness. Imagine, close your eyes and feel for a moment a world wherein everybody not just accepts, but truly takes full responsibility for filling their own cup, for taking care of their own needs, their own health, their own thoughts, their own habits, their own beliefs. Because you see, we each do not have power over each other like that. We can only have power over ourselves. If someone does not want to save themselves or does not want to change themselves, you cannot change them. You can only change yourself. And that is challenging enough. That is challenging enough. Imagine the wasted energy or the hemorrhaging of energy that you are perpetuating in constantly focusing on changing those outside of you. Your counterpart. You want him to awaken. You want him to return to you. You want him to be a certain way. Well, that way of being has to begin within you. He is your mirror. She is your mirror. Whatever your divine counterpart embodiment is, whatever energy that is, because it's an energy. I myself, divine feminine. My counterpart, divine masculine. But imagine a world so beautiful, so abundant, because we each take responsibility, which gives us each the power, the responsibility, or the ability to respond. Because we fill our cups, each our own cups, so full that they overflow into those around us. Imagine being in that kind of power. To know that you have more than enough to pour into cup after cup after cup, because your cup is so full that it's overflowing. Rather than going around and giving and pouring and yet your cup is nearly empty all the time. You're drained, you're depleted, you're exhausted, you're in lack. And so as a result, you continue to perpetuate that lack. Again, you are being asked to be your own best friend first. There's a reason the word rest is in restoration. Because when you rest, you become restored. You restore your energy. It is a restoration process. And right now in this climate of intense energies, as the entire collective Mother Gaia, all that is this earth plane, is going through incredible transformation along this journey of ascension, it is time now more than ever to fill your cup first. Your cup first, Goddess. The mantra is, I love me more. Because I recognize I've got to take responsibility for my health, for my mental state of being, for my physical well-being, for my spiritual well-being. Me and only me. I am the catalyst. Imagine a world where everybody takes full responsibility for themselves and the experience that they are creating individually and therefore collectively. Oh. Woo! Well, looky there. Trust your path. Be in the moment. Let go of the illusion of control over your outside world, because that is not where your power is, Goddess. You can influence and impact your external world through gaining and maintaining control over your internal world. And that means to surrender what is happening outside of you, to let go of, again, attempting to control your outside world, and instead focusing fully on that inside world and being the change that you have come into this world to be. The card asks you if you know, in fact, I like to say, not this disconnect, if you knew you would be supported, knowing you are supported, what are you now going to do? What are you choosing to do, knowing that you are supported here? Because you are, dear goddess, you are. You are a motherfucking warrior woman. You are a goddess. And the only one standing in your way of stepping into that and embodying that true you is yourself. So we have being fully supported. What are you going to do? Knowing in faith rather than living in fear. What reality are you going to be creating for yourself moving forward? What are you going to do starting right now? Meditate, journal these questions out. When I bring forth these empowerment messages, they are really, really, truly, well, with that intention to empower you so you can be rising and thriving along your journey here. That's why you've come here, to step fully into your power and be the example for others to do the same, to illuminate the path for others to follow so they themselves are rising and thriving in their journeys, anchored and connected fully with their power, taking that full responsibility for the experience that they are creating, not just for themselves, but for those around them and their co-created experiences. Showing up. That's what's coming right now, is showing up. How are you showing up in this world? Showing up for yourself, in your own life, in your co-creating experiences. This is some powerful shit for Super Saiyan Sunday, isn't it? Yeah, baby. Now let's see what we have for the Sacred Forest Oracles, my latest addition to these empowerment message. These empowerment messages, period. That's period. There was nothing more needed for that. Do we have any? Well, as I was about to ask, do we have any messages from the Sacred Forest Oracles? And we do indeed, Goddess. We have 3, just as we had 3 light workers. So we have Forest Temple Enlightenment. You are here to be the light, which means to allow yourself to see the light within yourself and in others. This is what it is to truly become enlightened, to be expanding that consciousness, that awareness of that which you truly are and the power that you truly possess. That's what this journey of ascension is, this journey of expansion. Is expanding into enlightenment. Secret spring, success. Success is inevitable. There is no such thing as that which is failure. Failure has been given such a negative, bad rap, hasn't it? When in truth, you cannot succeed unless you have failed multiple times. Because you've got to come to know that which does not work in order to discover and align with that which does. Babies don't put that square peg in that round hole, or the square peg in the square hole the very first time, right? It takes multiple times to go, oh, nope, doesn't fit. Oh, nope, doesn't fit. Oh, there it is. And then the next time, oh, nope, doesn't fit. Oh, nope, not that one. Ooh, not even that one. Ah, there it is. Well, there it is. Success is inevitable, goddess. Again, be your own best friend and allow yourself to see that all of these failures are merely stepping stones to success. Even the word fail, just as fear is first false evidence appearing real, fail is first attempt in learning. Right? And you're going to have a lot of firsts until you finally learn it. And then when that understanding sinks in, boom! You really know that shit then, don't you? Huh? You're like, aha! By George, I think I've got it. And then you are free from that space of not knowing. You are free to expand even further into the knowing. I love how this card has the eagle and the Pegasus down here. Only you have the key to set yourself free, goddess. Only you can again be your own best friend and really look at the shit that you're telling yourself. What you're thinking, what you're saying, what you're believing, what you're doing, how you're being. Because all of that is what is creating your experience. If you say it's a shitty experience, well, guess what, sister? It's gonna feel like shit. Ain't it? Very familiar with that one. But if you begin to say that this is an incredible, miraculous experience, and that I am being surprised with magic and miracles every single day, then guess what? Amazing and magical is what you will experience. You've got to be the one to free yourself from that lower vibrational state of being and thinking. Remember, 111. Thoughts are things. What you think and believe is what you create and receive. And only you can facilitate the shifts within yourself to free yourself from that self-created prison in your own mind. You must be doing that mindset work. You must. And that very much includes practicing the pivot from what isn't working to what is, focusing on abundance rather than lack. Installing new programming through affirmations. I'm really, really excited because custom affirmation stations are one of my fortes. I love to create custom affirmation stations, and I am finally about to get that option, that purchase option, up on my shop at empowermentexperiences.com. I'm just ironing out the details, exactly how many affirmations for how many minutes. It will be set to background music where I speak the affirmation and there's time thereafter for you to repeat it. These are not affirmation stations that you specifically sleep to, although you can. These are ones where you are actually speaking them, you're embodying them, you're feeling them, you're coming to know them as your truth. Custom, all your own. I love generic affirmation stations. There are an abundance out there, and I love them to play while I sleep. But let me tell you, sister, there's something that much more powerful when they are your own, that you have had a hand in creating. And that's why I'm so excited to be launching that. In fact, July 1st, they will be ready for purchase on my website. It's just, again, ironing out the finite details of them. All right? Again, it's time to be your own best friend, to allow yourself to receive all the different tools and techniques, resources and practices that are available to you in so many ways. You've got to reprogram your mind, Goddess. That subconscious mind. You have meditation, and you better believe you need affirmations too. That said, this is the amazing Super Sign Sunday for this week. I'm so excited to have brought forth this one. This one just feels absolutely divine. Again, 111 and 234 are those numbers to be in awareness of, because you can believe you'll see them more. You'll know that this message has taken root. You'll feel, you'll see it. See, there's a, excuse me, a little burp there, really wanting to, again, amplify that truth that yes, 111 and 234. Being mindful of your thoughts, minding your mind. And step by step, Goddess, step by step. When I first began to reclaim my power after having extreme anxiety, so severe I could not leave my house, nearly 10 years ago now. I used to tell myself, baby steps, baby steps, baby steps, baby steps. Because yes, anxiety becomes very disempowering, very amplified when you attempt to do everything all at once. Step by step, Goddess. Bit by bit. That said, I have more resources linked down in the description below. I am truly grateful for you in allowing yourself to receive this message and the powerful energies herein. Be sure to check out my other videos and comment below. I would love to hear what aspects, what facets, what parts and moments of this video expanded your mind, gave you an aha moment, really truly resonated with you. And I am here to remind you that the power to create any life you desire, to change and shift and transform and transmute and alchemize and release anything. The power is in your hands, dear sweet Goddess. Because the power has always been inside you. Namaste.